Hello Aquarius, and welcome to my page, The Right Guidance. My name is Lisa. This is your weekly reading for July the 14th to the 21st, 2019. Thank you for visiting my page. I'm new here to YouTube, so if you don't mind subscribing and liking my page, I'd really appreciate it. I'm going to be using the Angel Tarot cards by Enduring Virtue and Radley Valentine to bring in your messages this week. And then I will also be using the Angels of Abundance to also bring in guidance for your week this week. All right, I'm knocking and putting fresh energy into the deck, asking your angels and guides to bring forward a message for you to help you with your journey this week. What do you need to know? What advice can they give? One second. I'm just gonna pull the cards as I see them. This is still a tarot deck, so I will maybe still refer to things in that way. Okay, I've got enough cards for that. All right, let's see what's going on for you. All right, 6, 7. Okay, a lot of air cards. 7 of fire. Okay, let's see. All right, I'm just trying to figure out where I'd like to start. Okay, you have, slippery. You have brilliant new ideas coming in. Ace of Air, and it's letting you know brilliant new ideas and inspirations, seeing the truth of a situation and perhaps a challenging beginning. And that challenging beginning could be in business or in relationships or anything that you've been working on or anything that holds your attention right now. Okay, so new ideas and inspirations, new ways of doing things, perhaps even asking for advice, not thinking, Aquarius, that you know everything, because I know your sign thinks that. So a challenging beginning, so the way that you thought that you should go forward, or the plans or the ideas that you had need revision. So you really should be asking for advice from someone that you admire or someone you see as a mentor on how to best handle this situation or what you're maybe not seeing. And maybe they can shed some light to help you to bring in new ideas and new ways of adapting to whatever situation is on your mind. They're letting you know that this is the end of a difficult situation, that things, of course, are looking up. And it looks like you are taking a new direction. You're on a boat and you're moving away. So it could be moving away and onwards and upwards towards living the life you've wanted to, perhaps in relationships, perhaps in career, maybe perhaps changing careers, just moving forward in your goals. And you know what? It's time to start living the life that you came here to live. And that does mean leaving things, people, places, and situations behind. Oh well, move on. So letting you know, again, kind of piggybacking off that same message with the 7 of Air, that your plans need revision. So again, however you thought it was going to go down, whatever way you thought it was going to work out best, the universe is shaking that up for you, saying, again, Aquarius, you don't necessarily have all the answers, but again, by realizing that being a part of a team and, to step out of our ego space, every single one of us, and letting us know that, listen, with the help of people, whoever you're asking for advice, could be a family member, a parent, a sister, a brother, letting you know that there's more going on than meets the eye, so you're not seeing the big picture. So again, maybe sitting down with yourself in private and thinking, okay, what am I not seeing here? Who do I need to ask for advice? There's a piece of this puzzle that's missing for you. So I'm not quite sure what that might be, or how, again, you might be selling something. You might be selling something to someone. It might be a project. It might be a relationship. You're trying to sell something, and you know what? There's a piece that's missing. So perhaps it's the emotional side, because Aquarius is good at leaving that out. So you have the 2 of Earth. This is actually a very promising card for you. This is letting you know that there's a little bit too much going on at once, but it's asking you to make a decision, but to create and ask and to move forward in a more playful approach. Okay, so again, just like piggybacking off that same message, is that you are to just come at it from a different perspective. And perhaps even to win something, you have to be more playful. And that might be, even in business, if you're not like the type to go with the board members or to go play golf or to go do those type of things, too bad. It can't always go your way. So again, to make relationships, you have to step out of your comfort zone and do things perhaps that other people like to do, and that will get you out of your comfort zone. So it's a good message because, again, no matter where you are in life, it's time for you to shake things up, because the way that you've been doing things is not going to best serve you in whatever situation you have going on this week. And because this is just a general reading and not a private reading for you, that can mean an array of things, okay? Your next card is the Seven of Fire. My dog is rolling on the carpet, so I apologize. This is asking you to defend your beliefs and decisions, okay, and how you came up to this decision. So again, whoever it is you're sitting down with, or whoever you're negotiating with in business, in private, in negotiations, in making a big purchase, I'm not sure, but you're defending your decision and defending your place in this situation and why you've come to these decisions and what your perspective is. And it's not defending in a negative way. Please do not do that in this Mercury retrograde period. There is a high chance of miscommunications. We are in Mercury retrograde from July 7th to the 31st. So you are to be very, very mindful of how you communicate, because you can really turn somebody off. All of us can, by just taking a really aggressive approach. So even if you're defending yourself, consider, like the other card, a playful approach where you're just letting them know, like, I'm sorry, but this was my perspective and this is how I came to that decision, or this is kind of how I saw the situation and how it was to move forward. So the universe is letting you know, listen, you're going to have to convince somebody or a team on why your approach or why your perspective is best. Because I know you guys are fantastic in business. Absolutely the brainchild of the zodiac, no doubt. Just like, you know, the Virgo males as well. Very, very good in business. But you know what? They're telling you, yeah, you can stand your ground, but it has to be, again, piggybacking off that playful approach, not to be so aggressive, not to be cocky and high in your ego space, Aquarius. Okay, take it down a notch. Be playful, be kind, relax, go for massage so you are a bit more grounded. Or again, going into nature and ground that charged up energy. Be aware of miscommunications during this period. And again, you're not to sign any contracts anyways, also during Mercury retrograde. So whatever it is you're working on, or whatever commitments you're putting in place, there's going to be, if you do it during this period, you're going to have to make changes to it. So just kind of like relax, let it just take its time, whatever it is you're working on. But they're telling you again, choose your battles wisely. So be careful in your approach. Now, let's use the Angels of Abundance card to see what other messages are coming forward. And I apologize, you'll hear my dog in the background rolling around. It's itchy fur season. All right. What does Aquarius need to know for July 14th to the 21st? Again, I'm sorry, guys. He's driving me crazy, just the sound of it. He's my pain in the ass. What can you do? All righty. We have our you have three messages coming out here. First message is to block out any and all distractions, and the second card is going to piggyback off that. Okay. I'm going to zoom in, so if you would like to take a screenshot of the message, you can do that right now. Okay. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention, so it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and working environment by turning off electronics and avoiding anyone or anything that distracts you from what's important. Okay? You already know what these distractions are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. So whatever it is you're working on, you need to concentrate on doing that. And your other message is a quiet retreat in order to focus. So taking some time for personal introspection, private time away, stepping into nature if you need to, blocking out, going to a library, going to a Starbucks, earphones in, do what you gotta do, Aquarius. It's time for you to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next or who to ask for help, because that's a big part of your message. The other message you got for this week is saving. So I guess, again, during Mercury, I hate to keep bringing this up, but during Mercury retrograde period, you are not to be making any big purchases, period. Or any purchases in electronics, especially, because almost certainly they will back off and not work. And you see what's happening with the phones. Calls are getting dropped with different phone providers here in, I'm in Toronto, Ontario. So a lot of different providers are going down right now with the intense energies of all these planets. We also have a full lunar solar eclipse coming up next week. So as you consistently save for your future is saved, and you do your future self a big favor as you consistently set aside present funds. This is a part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus on your life purpose, and again, in planning for your future. So whatever you're spending it on right now, whatever you're thinking of spending, it's going to be nonsense this month. So please just hold on to your pocketbook. This is a message just to say, save your money, think about it. And if you still want to buy that in August, then you go ahead and do so, Aquarius. Okay. So I wish you well. Again, I'd love any feedback of how this resonated with you, either here on this setting or on my Facebook page, The Right Guidance. Bye guys. Happy week to you.